Why? Why now did Brian Roberts say, I'm out?
Well, I think at the end of the day, it became clear that it was going to be very much of a challenge for Comcast to go after both 21st Century Fox and Sky. That would be a big stretch for the Comcast balance sheet. And I think at the end of the day, probably saner heads have prevailed, and Comcast really had to look long and hard at the strategic focus, and they probably said, listen, if we can get one of these assets, which one would we want? And I think Sky is probably something that fits better with them in that it gives them international exposure, which they desperately need, and it's a business that they understand. It's distribution, it's content, and I think this kind of opens the way for Disney to kind of go a little bit more aggressively for the 21st Century Fox assets. So it could be the case of two big media companies kind of carving up the assets and focusing on what's important.